It is my pleasure to introduce Principal Sam Polanco. He has been very busy out at his site as well as starting to build an all-star team, and tonight I am very excited to introduce Sam. We'll then have the honor of introducing the newest member of his team. Sam.
All right, thank you. You guys gave me the green light, so we're going. Team together, and very excited about this opportunity to be able to introduce Daniel to you guys. We put out a big search out there for athletic director. We did have, I think it was 8 applicants that applied throughout the Valley. It was very clear in my pre-interview instructions. If you weren't ready to leave your district at this point in time, please pull out of the interview process. Because we didn't have time to wait until the summertime, and so very clear about that up front. And we had a couple pull out because of that, but we went with a more presentation-based model. I'm looking for creativity, innovators, people that want to come in and really just change the game and how we traditionally do things. And it was neat to see the applicants and their presentations that they put forth. And one clearly stood out amongst the ranks, and it was Daniel. I just want to share a story about this. So my wife is a Valley ROP teacher at Reedley High School. And in her courses, she gets some students from Orange Cove to come into her high school. And somehow they started talking about our campus at the West Campus, and she said, yeah, my husband's the principal at Sanger High School West Campus. And she said like 4 of her kids' heads popped up, and they like pointed at her like, your husband took our athletic director. And they were very distraught by this, and they wanted to come and get me. Well, Friday, I had the opportunity to go to Orange Cove. They had a Dia de los Muertos event there that my wife wanted to attend to support her students. And there was a associate superintendent of their district who I've known for many years, and he sees me from across the way and beelines it straight towards me, and it's just, you took our guy. I said, I guess I'm the most hated guy around here right now. But anyways, it's just a testament. Everybody I've spoken to has nothing but great things to say. We've been, I think, 2 days at this since Monday, and I think he was there Monday, and we've just been firing on all cylinders. So I would like him to share a little bit about himself, and I'm honored to present to you Daniel Banuelos, the new athletic director, first ever athletic director of Sanger High School West Campus. So come on.
Well, good evening, everyone. Board, trustees, superintendents, deputies. My name is Dan Banuelos, and I'm honored to be here with you tonight. Joining me is my wife, Natalie. Natalie and I have been married for 5 years, and we have a little guy at home, Aaron David, who is 9 months. So time's going by fast. Yeah, so we got a little one. He's hanging out with Mimi and Papa tonight. So, I want to thank Sam, obviously, for giving me this opportunity. It was obviously a very tough decision for me to leave my former district, and I'm coming into the district, so we're in good hands, I think. Just in a couple of speeches, but serving as AD at Orange Cove High School, I learned a lot of things. When I left my school, you never know how much you can impact kids until you unfortunately pass away or you move on. It was hard for me to leave. I had a lot of kids who were soccer players, because I coached soccer there as well, but I had a lot of kids that were they were very emotional, and like I told them, you're going to be okay. And I reassured them that if they ever needed anything in life, whether that be a letter of recommendation, a reference, if they need me to talk to someone, that they have my number and I will always be there for them. When I met with Sam in the interview process, I mentioned a couple of things that we want to instill in our kids at the new Sanger High School West Campus. One of them is well-rounded student athletes. And what I mean by that is students that take not only the athletics portion, but also the being involved in ASB, being involved in color guard, band, well-rounded student athletes. Another thing that we discussed as well is multi-sport athletes. We know that we are hitting the ground running. We're excited for this opportunity, but we know that it's going to be a collective, collaborative effort between our team to get as many kids as possible to participate. I reassured them that we will advertise through social media, posters, walking around. One thing that I've a firm believer of is we can teach skill. We can't teach heart though. So that's the thing that we want to instill in our kids at the new campus. We also, me being new to this district, I know the traditions from the Bethel campus. We want to honor those traditions, but we also want to build new traditions at the new campus. I want to thank you all for your time. Obviously, I will. My plan is being the first one, being here for a very long time. So, like I said, I'm very honored and I'm humbled, and I want to thank Karl and Sam for the opportunity. I want to thank y'all for the opportunity as well, and I look forward to seeing every one of you at either sporting events or just around campus. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Do you have any questions or comments for Mr. Banuelos?
Well, I have one.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned all the things that he'd gone over with you. He told you what is expected of you to do with how little money you're getting?
You know, we
And you still keep the job?
yeah, no, we obviously too. We know that we're picking and choosing what wants of a necessity. So yeah, I know we're joking about it, but obviously we are vigilant because we know that we have to support all sports, from fall to winter to spring. So yeah, thank you.
And I had Rob and Tyler call me already.
Oh,
Diego West is a state-of-the-art facility. Do you guys have any ideas about esports too?
you know what? Yes, we do. We are currently working on that as well. I'm new to the whole e-sport thing, but obviously we want to give our kids, regardless if it's on the field or in the courts, we want to give them multiple opportunities. And esports is a great pathway for kids that might not have that competitiveness on the field. We know that they're competitive through esports though. So I know that we have a couple of Xboxes being bought, and we're going to get that running as well.
We have a room halfway completed with 10 esports set up, so we will get that going by the end of this year for sure.
All right.
And we're looking for a coach too, so.
And I was privileged to have a personal tour of those 10 computers, and additional computers ready for the e-sport. Thank you for the tour, Mr. Polanco. Any other questions or comments?
I just have a comment. Mr. Banuelos, I'm really good at reading character. I get an A+ on that one. You're a rising star. Thank you for coming to our district.
Awesome. Thank you so much for allowing me to be into your district. Obviously, you will not be disappointed.
Any other questions? I do. First of all, congratulations on the 9-month-old. I've gone through that 5 times already, so I know I was suspected. We're going to go through the next couple of years, you and your wife together. And congratulations for accepting this position. As you mentioned, this is going to be a new, innovative journey for you and your family and for Sangamon Unified. The high school has yet to be built, and you are going to be part of that creation, that process. And just by looking at the color you're wearing, I think there is a signal that is being sent as the athletic director to the Sangamon High West Campus in the foreseeable future. But for the record, Mr. Polanco, it is the 6 of us who voted yes, so the fault is with us, not with you. So for the record,
Who didn't vote for him?
there's 1 abstention, so he abstained. And so it's the 6 of us who voted yes to approve new AD for the West Campus. So it is us officially who are responsible for that. So you can,
I think he's
send it my way.
making lunch. Maybe a lunch, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, no. Congratulations.
Welcome. Thank you. You know you're not going to see him now?
Yeah.
There you go.